I wonder truly if there's anything more familiar in the Arizona lexicon of music than the Wallace and Ladmo theme song. I hope not, because you know what? That's how my life opened. Different times of the day in the 30 years that I was with the show. And a whole hunk of it was also part of my guest's life, too. Ben Tyler. Ben Tyler, who has made a living sucking the life out of this program, for crying out loud, Ben.
Thank you.
A playwright, it continues to go on. Will you try to explain to some folks about the fact that it has lasted the kind of length of time that it has lasted, 10,000 shows?
It's the show that's too tough to die. It's like Tombstone. You know, it's funny, when we did my last outing with the Wallace and Ladmo show was in 2004, and it was the 50th anniversary of the show. And at that point in time, I thought, well, that's it, because no one's going to celebrate your 52nd anniversary.
The 50th anniversary was at the Coliseum.
Correct.
During the State Fair.
12,000 people showed up. It was unbelievable.
And the show had been off the air for how long?
Well, since 1989, you know. Anyway, so the reason this idea came about again for remounting the play and all this was the Arizona Centennial, which, you know, unfortunately, it makes me very sad to say that the state has no money to do much with the Centennial. It's going to be 2 bottle rockets and a boombox, I think, is going to be our celebration.
It was so sad to see Governor Brewer on the sidewalk on the 51 with a box and a sign.
Yes, it was. I wept. But so I started this thing called the Centennial Theater Foundation, and basically what we are doing, we are a Centennial, recognized by the state as a Centennial Legacy Project, and we are developing new plays, specifically Arizona-themed plays, and then producing them in conjunction with Arizona's theater companies. And this is something that's going to go, God willing, well beyond the Centennial.
Yeah, what a neat idea, though.
Well, thanks.
To take theater and entertainment and to say, okay, folks, Arizona playwrights, Arizona themes, that kind of thing. Ben, by the way, also was responsible, besides the Wallace and Ladmo play, which had a great long run at the Herberger Theater a few years ago, was also responsible, among many other things, for a one-man show about Barry Goldwater's life. Now, Barry Goldwater, I have no doubt that you recognize the name and his accomplishments. But for those of you who just got here from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, up near the Canadian border.
I love that town.
And you're saying, that Wallace and Gromit, is that puppet thing for kids? No, Wallace and Ladmo. Let me give you a sample. Time machine, we'll go far away, back through history to another day. We will see just how it was. Don't you want to go? Come along with us. Promo piece in the history of television to include both Liberace and Muhammad Ali in the same 60 seconds. All right, October the 1st.
October the 1st. Pat, this is the kind of thing that really excites me because I love what sounds like an oxymoron, contemporary history.
Yeah.
The fact that we are going to be in Arizona's very first television station on the same sound stage where Wallace and Ladmo was very first broadcast from in 1954.
That's next to the Westward Ho Hotel.
Correct, exactly. It's called First Studio now, and we'll be doing a staged reading of the Wallace and Ladmo show with you and Wallace there where it all began. And by the way, if I could say to our audience at home, Ladmo bags for everyone who attends.
Well, yes, but it's a
Okay.
relatively limited audience.
It is a limited audience.
You
You're-
can't just all of a sudden show up and expect to be among 22,000
We have
people.
seating for 100 people, and that's it. And we've sold about half of those.
How do we get the tickets?
Well, the website that you just saw there, centennialtf.tonyfrank.org, and there it is at the bottom of the screen. You can go there. You can purchase the tickets online.
How much?
And there's two ways to see this, and this is also kind of cool.
Just a
too.
second, hold on. Close up, Craig. Two ways to see it. This is 3D TV.
One is because it's a fundraiser. All these proceeds are going to mount a full production of the play in March and June in 2012 as part of the Centennial Celebration. So it's $50 to see it live, and if you want to watch a live streaming webcast, $10. And you'll see it live. We're going to give away, the first time ever, we're giving away Ladmo bags over the internet.
That's right. That
Yeah,
hasn't
and you
been
can
done.
submit questions live, which you and Wallace will be fielding.
Live. The original, I mean, not the original cast, but the live cast of the Wallace and
Exactly.
Ladmo
This is the cast of
upcoming
the show.
That's October the 1st in the evening at the first place that the Wallace and Ladmo show ever took place. First place television took place, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
This was the only station here, got every network there was and decided what to show you. October the 22nd, because we're running out of time. Quickly, what's going on then?
That's at the State Fair, an afternoon with the Wallace and Ladmo show. The admission to the fair gets you into to the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. 1,000 Ladmo bags. To the very first 1,000 people to walk through the door, everybody gets a Ladmo bag. We have a new Ladmo T-shirt, Centennial-themed T-shirt, and we have a new, there's the logo that the Kirsten brothers put together for us. Could you mention just briefly who's playing Wallace?
No.
Okay.
No, because you're the playwright, you're the director,
I
you're the
thought it would
casting
mean
director.
more.
I am merely a tool in your creative hands, but you can do it in 12
I
seconds.
would never have called you a tool.
Here.
Wallace's grandson, Billy Lowry, is going to be playing Wallace, and it's something I never would have dreamed of
It's not
in
a
a million
family
years.
favor. He's an actor and he's a musician.
Yes.
Very talented kid and really has Wallace down.
He walked in the door. I took one look at him, and he wanted to read for one of the band members because he's also a musician. And I said, "No, I don't think so. I want you to read this instead." And I'm really pumped about having him play Wall.
I am pumped because you get a chance to come down here and talk about my favorite show ever in the history of television.
Mine too.
And it really has been kind of the history of television. Hey, I'll see you October the 1st at First Studio, right? This is Pat McMahon, who was a third of that whole production for a long, long time.